What's up YouTube? Today, I'm going to give you guys a console settings guide where I explain every aim settings plus Deadzones too. Alright, so the first setting is horizontal and vertical sensitivity. What this does is it changes how fast or slow you can move up or down or left or right. This setting is completely personal preference. The next setting is aim assist strength. This settings controls how strong your aim assist is. You should have this at 100 because you obviously want aim assist as strong as possible. Even on heroes like Genji, you should still use 100. The next setting is aim assist window size. Your aim assist window is the area around a target where you aim assist is triggered. So if you have this set to 100, your window will be a lot bigger instead of the aim assist window being set to 30. Window size is also where the crosshair slows down when it enters the window. This setting is preference, but I like to have a smaller window size because the crosshair slows down closer to the target, which makes you more precise. So the next settings is aim assist legacy mode. What this does is it allows you to go back to the old in Overwatch 1 from 2018. I personally don't recommend you using this setting at all. After that, the next setting is aim assist ease in. What it does is it controls how smoothly the aim assist increases as you approach an enemy's hitbox. So for example, if you have this set to 0, when your crosshair enters the window size of an enemy, you would just be given all 100 aim assist. But if you have this set to 100, when your crosshair enters the window size of an enemy, aim assist will start at 0 and slowly ramp up to 100. Another example is, if you have this set to 70, it will start at 30 and ramp up to 100. This setting is completely personal preference. After this, the next setting is aim smoothing. This settings basically controls how smooth your aim is. This settings is personal preference, but I recommend having it at 99 for most heroes because it keeps your aim consistent. If you have this set to a low value or 0, you are taking risk at having inconsistent aim. Also, this is the setting that you would change if you do want your sense to be faster and you already use 100 horizontal and 100 vertical. The next setting is aim ease in. What this does is it changes the response curve of your aim technique. Please keep this at 0 if you are on dual zone. This settings is mostly used for linear, but even at that point, if you do use linear, I still wouldn't use aim ease in. So for the next part of the settings, it is Deadzones. First, let's go over the 3 different types of Deadzones: disable, add, and override. I will explain what each of these are, but the only one you should be using is override. Firstly, disabled allows you to set your dead zone back to the default, which is 15%. Next is add. What add does is it adds 15% to whatever value you set. Lastly is override, which sets your dead zone to whatever you put it at. So for the first dead zone setting, we have it as left stick inner. For left stick inner, you should try to get it as low as possible without stick drift. To find this out, I recommend going into practice range and starting at 0.00 and going up by a single value until you have no stick drift. For the left stick outer, this how far you need to move your stick for input to be registered. So for example, if you have it set to 1.00, you need to move your stick all the way to get the max input. But if you have it set 0.50, you only need to move your stick halfway to get the full input. So the right stick is pretty much the same as the left stick, so explaining this will be a lot shorter. For the right stick inner, have this as low as possible without getting stick drift, and for the right stick outer, it is just how much you need to move your right stick to get the full input. To be honest, you shouldn't copy anyone inner Deadzones because everybody have different stick drift, and the outer is personal preference. Okay, so that's all the settings I'll be explaining in the video. In the description, I will have my settings and my specific hero settings and my Deadzones settings. Also in the description, I will have a brief description of what every settings does. If you like the video, please considering liking and even subscribing. At the time I'm making this, I'm really close to 700 and I really want to hit that soon. But enough begging, thanks you for watching the video and have a great rest of your day.